from the station putting local first. You're watching Studio 9.
Welcome to Studio 9. I'm your host, Robert Bettis. I'm standing in the renovated and gorgeous lobby of the Plaza Hotel in downtown El Paso. This hotel was built in 1930. It's had many ups, but it's also had many downs. And now it's back. This is part 2 of our ongoing series. Today, we're going to watch as executive chef Andres Padilla whips up 3 incredible and unique scrumptious dishes available in Ambar, the hotel restaurant. And we're going to meet with Patricia Castillo, who opens up the gorgeous hotel rooms and suites to let us see inside. Plus, we'll take the elevator to the 17th floor to La Perla, the best outdoor bar in town. Of course, all of this started with the vision and the financial investment of one man, Paul Foster. I am on the 17th floor of the brand newly renovated Plaza Hotel. It was built in 1930, had many decades of wonder and splendor. El Paso families have a connection to this beautiful hotel downtown. Unfortunately, in 1992, like many buildings, it started to fade. Well, in 2008, it was purchased by a very special El Pasoan, Paul Foster. Paul, thank you so much for sitting down with me today. Appreciate it.
I'm glad to be here.
Oh my goodness, when I walk into your hotel, I am, whoa, you brought it back, man. You brought it back.
Well, thank you. We're obviously very excited about it, very proud of it, and happy with the way the renovation came out, and thrilled to finally be in business.
Well, now, Paul, you didn't always do hotels.
No.
This is the first, is it not?
This is the first.
This is the first.
Maybe the last.
Maybe the last, because it was a big project. But you started out in Lovington, New Mexico. I'm a kid from New Mexico too, from Bosque Farms.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Lovington is a small town. It's a great place to grow up, and not that far from here, a couple hundred miles, and so almost home.
You know, if you do a search on Forbes, of course, they're going to find Paul Foster ranked as one of the richest people, but you're a really kind-hearted man, not just a billionaire, but somebody who really cares. This hotel, this is more than just remodeling a hotel. Tell me about that.
It is. It's part of, you know, we're very passionate about downtown El Paso and trying to renovate and reimagine what it was back in the 1930s and 40s and 50s. And this hotel is just right in the center. It's sort of the centerpiece of the whole downtown as far as I'm concerned. And so this has been, even though it took us longer to do this than some others, probably the one that we're the most passionate about, the most excited about. And we think it's the most important kind of part of what we've been trying to do downtown.
So in 2008, tell us a little history of this. Of course, it was owned by the Dip brothers.
Right.
And so was there like a for sale sign out front, or how did you connect on that?
No, I just, I knew Paul Dip pretty well. He's a very good friend, and his brother Mike and Paul both approached me, and we started talking about it. And it wasn't really for sale, but it wasn't in operation either, so they kind of needed to do something with it, and I was already working on these other buildings down here, and it just made sense. I didn't know when I would get to it or even what I would do with it. We considered making it residential. We considered an office tower. We considered a lot of different things, and ultimately decided to make it just try to reimagine the Plaza Hotel, or the Hilton Hotel.
When you sent your contractor in the first time and he came back to you, sticker shock?
Oh, yes, without question. And it got worse.
And it got worse.
Yeah.
Okay, so about what range of worse did it get to bring this thing back up to speed?
Well, the numbers that have been thrown around publicly is that we spent over $80 million, and I can tell you that is true.
That is true.
But I don't know the exact amount that we put into it.
A lot of people, I mean, you've had employees here whose parents have their wedding pictures in your ballroom.
Right.
So, can you put a price tag on an iconic building like this for El Paso families?
No, you really can't. I mean, it's part of, this is a Trost building, and so the architecture is obviously very special, and the importance to the city and the history is very important. And then you start hearing these personal stories, and people bring out pictures of their quinceañera or their wedding or their graduation or whatever it was, back in the 30s and 40s and 50s. And no, you can't put a price tag on that.
You have been a successful man because of timing. And in spite of good times or bad times, it seems that you just had a sense of when was the right time to do something. What would you say to people that they want to get into business, they want to start a business, they want to be an entrepreneur, they want to be successful, and yet they're in the middle of bad times? What do you say to those people?
Well, the two things I say is, one, you have to do something you're passionate about, something you enjoy. You don't want to get into a business that you don't enjoy, because you're really not going to ever be extremely good at it, because you're not ever going to develop a passion for it. And the other is that you have to take some risk, and you don't want to take extraordinary risk, and you don't want to put yourself in peril, and your family and everything else. But in order to really succeed, I think you have to take some pretty significant risk in your life, and you have to calculate when to do that and when not to, but you can't get there without doing that.
And you're a gracious man and a kind-hearted man. Paul, thank you so much for this. Of course, we're enjoying the tour, and especially those Matuk robes. Hey, thank you so much. That was great. And of course, if you'd like more information or to watch this interview again, you go to ktsm.com, click on the Studio 9 tab. All of this financial wheeling and dealing and remodeling has made me so hungry. So let's take the elevator down to the lobby, to Ambar, and watch as executive chef Andres Padilla prepares 3 of the most delicious dishes you've ever had. That's coming up. The first thing you'll notice when you walk in to the newly remodeled Plaza Hotel on the ground floor in Ambar is the scent of the burning wood filling the air. Your mouth will start watering the moment you walk in. Joining me now is Executive Chef Andres Padilla. Andres, my goodness, it smells good in here.
Isn't it great?
It's great. So we, of course, have Ambar on the ground floor. On the 17th floor, we have La Perla. And on the ground floor, of course, exquisite dining, but comfortable dining, casual in a way.
Absolutely, yes.
And scrumptious. What do we have here?
So what we've done is we've prepared a little bit of a viewing of our marisqueria dishes. We're looking at, in Mexican food, there's these beautiful seafood dishes, laminados, cócteles, aguachiles. This is a laminado, or a ceviche express that we brush this beautiful tuna with a little bit of fresh lime juice, some coconut milk that's been infused with habanero, mint, lemongrass, and then some wonderful fresh garnishes, and it just comes together really beautifully.
I can't even describe it. It's first of all, it's cool yet it's spicy. It's got a little habanero kick to it,
yes,
so
sir.
A little bit of punch, but that, oh my goodness, that's delicious. That's just wonderful. Oh,
Great,
and
great.
it keeps on going. The flavor doesn't stop. You want to bring your mouth alive. That is the dish to do it. What is this called again?
So on the menu, this is our tuna coconut express, or it's referring to the express style ceviche that it is.
What's up next?
So another thing you might see on our menu. So this is a version of an aguachile. Now aguachile comes from a part of Mexico on the west coast in Sinaloa, and it's traditionally shrimp with a spicy, chili broth. What we've done is done it with this beautiful Hawaiian opa. And then the broth itself is made with huero chile, which is, that little yellow chili, really spicy, kind of looks like a jalapeno, and a little bit of grapefruit juice and lime juice to balance it out.
Southern Mexico cuisine. You can taste fruit in there, and it's always citrus.
Yep.
And it's a whole different feel from border food, isn't it?
It's a little bit more nuanced than you might find around on the border.
Not quite as spicy as the tuna.
No, sir.
But oh my goodness, the flavor. Oh, you want to bring the taste buds alive? You can certainly do it. Now, this next dish, you can get it not only in Ambar on the ground floor.
Correct.
But if you're up having a little cocktail on the 17th floor in La Perla, you can enjoy this as well. What is this and how do you make it?
This is tuétano, or bone marrow. We're taking advantage of this beautiful wood-fired hearth that we have behind us, and we're actually roasting the bones on top of the embers of the grill.
So we have a little piece of toast here.
Exactly. So this one's kind of one of those interactive dishes that we really, really love. So you have these beautiful bones that are roasted over the fire. We top it with a spicy, nutty salsa macha that has olive oil and toasted chilies and nuts, and then you just scrape that bone marrow right out, and you just take your really luxurious.
I've never
bite
had
of
this
food.
in my life.
So
All right, this is a first.
I hope I've enlightened you.
How do I even describe it? It's as though if you love beef and the flavor of beef, and it's as though you've made a butter or a spread out of beef.
That's it.
Unbelievable.
And the beautiful part about it is this product and these are from animals that are actually grown here locally in Gadsden, off the Chianina cows, which is just absolutely so delicious, so rich, so good.
It
We're
is rich.
Super happy to have them.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Chef Padilla, I cannot thank you enough for having us here. It smells delicious. It tastes delicious. This is Ambar and this is La Perla. You've done incredible work.
Thank
and
you.
if you'd like to see these recipes again, you just go to ktsm.com. Don't forget to click on the Studio 9 tab. All of this delicious cuisine has made me just a little bit sleepy. So why don't we go up to one of the top floors and take a tour of the Plaza Hotel Suites? Coming up. If you're fortunate enough ever to stay in the newly renovated Plaza Hotel, you're going to discover that the rooms are a little bit bigger than they used to be when they were built in 1930. Joining me now is Patricia Castillo, the sales manager of the hotel. It used to have 300 rooms. I don't understand.
It was over 300 guest rooms, that is correct. When we started the renovation, if you look at any historic hotel, typically the rooms are very, very small. These are really ample, as you could see. This room is our typical double guest room. All of our double rooms are double queen beds. We don't have double beds, so they're all queen bedded. This used to be two rooms. The dividing beam here actually this one was served as two guest rooms. So as you could see, we've made every single guest room a lot larger and more spacious and roomy.
You were bragging about the linens.
Yes.
Hotels obsess over that.
Yes.
And the Plaza is no exception.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're very proud to say we have Matouk linens. And you can't just buy Matouk linens. You actually, as a vendor of Matouk, you have to actually be vetted. So we were qualified as a customer to be able to have Matouk linens.
I'm assuming this is going to equate to a wonderful night's sleep.
Yes.
It's very quiet in this hotel.
It's quiet, it's cool, the colors are calming. We have beautiful touches, even the robes, towels, everything is Matouk linen, so it's very, very comfy.
Step us right off the escalator on your floor, and you're a guest of the hotel. What do you see as you come down the hall? Even the hallways are beautiful.
Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of touches that you'll see throughout the whole hotel, including the hallways, that have beautiful artwork, and it's original artwork. It's real artwork throughout the hotel. On our guest hallways, you'll see unique and beautiful large paintings that are both of Mexican culture, but with a twist of modern, kind of modern Texas twist to it.
Now, you were mentioning, Patricia, that this is sort of the standard room. This is if you want to buy the lower end. What if you want to upscale just a bit? What is that?
Oh, wow. Well, come on, let's go to the landmark. I would like to show you. Would you like to?
Gee, I sure will.
Okay,
I'll
come
follow
on,
you.
let's go.
Patricia, the Matouk robe is everything you said it would be and so much more.
Luxurious.
Very luxurious. My goodness, this hotel is amazing. And of course, we're in the suite, the grand suite.
This is the largest suite we have, the landmark suite, absolutely.
It goes on and on. It's multiple bathrooms, it's multiple rooms. Describe the luxury.
It's beautiful. Right when you walk in, this is the largest suite that we have, and it has its own living parlor, as you could see here, and as well as own little powder room, which has a beautiful view of the city. These views are amazing. This parlor has its separate coffee station, separate mini bar, TV, and a separate door that you can close and have its own privacy here. And then your master bedroom portion with a very luxurious, huge bathroom with lovely amenities.
So you could theoretically come here to do business in El Paso.
Yes.
You could get a suite. Within the suite, you can entertain your business clients. They have their own bathroom that they don't even need to cross into your actual hotel room.
That is correct.
Of course, waiting for you every single night will be the full Matouk of the sheets and I can't describe the luxurious thickness of this robe. What an amazing place. Truly a treasure.
Thank you. We're just so proud to be able to show this to El Paso and invite everybody to come and see this experience. It's wonderful.
A real treasure.
Thank you.
Patricia, thank you so much. And of course, if you'd like more information, you can always go to ktsm.com. You click on the Studio 9 tab. I'm afraid you'll have to talk to the hotel about your own Matouk. I know what you're thinking. Hotel security had to take away that robe. No, I gave it back. You know, now we're rested and ready to take the elevator to the 17th floor to see the best view in all of El Paso, Texas, the former home of Elizabeth Taylor. There is not a single soul who has grown up in El Paso or a person traveling along I-10 that has not looked over toward downtown El Paso and seen the place that I am standing right now. This is La Perla. It is named after the pearl necklace that Liz Taylor used to wear when she lived in this very suite at the top of the city. Joining me again is Shannon Woodruff, the marketing director for the Plaza Hotel. Wow, Shannon, words don't do it justice.
No, it doesn't. I mean, you can talk about it, you can see photos, video all day, but being up here is it's spectacular.
Now, soon to be open to the public, this beautiful terrace bar. Tell us all about it.
So this is the Perla on the 17th floor of the Plaza Hotel. It was originally the penthouse where Elizabeth Taylor and Nikki Hilton lived. And now it is a bar and restaurant. It is absolutely amazing, and we cannot wait to get it open later this fall.
Now, you're already receiving reservations for people that have special occasions.
Oh yeah, yes.
Describe a special occasion on the 17th floor on a beautiful El Paso night.
Well, any day would be a special occasion on the 17th floor, but we also offer private parties, so weddings, anniversaries, birthdays. We can schedule anything anybody would like up here.
The bar, it has been completely renovated.
Yes.
Tell us what was here before and what does it look like now?
Originally it was the penthouse, but now we have renovated it to have a more elegant and intimate feel. So you walk in, it's just covered in Corinthian marble and gold accents. It's absolutely beautiful. It has its own kitchen up here. So we offer a lighter fare and a full bar.
You actually have a north terrace,
Yes.
west terrace, and an east terrace. Tell us about these three locales all up here.
Yeah, not a problem. So what we're standing in now is our North Terrace, which will be open to the public and guests. We also have our smaller East Terrace, which is also open to the public and guests. And then our South Terrace is our event space where you can hold your birthdays, your weddings, and your private events.
Once it's open to the public and people can come and relax here on any given night, what would you say to a person that's seen this beautiful hotel all her life, all his life, and just desires to come and experience it for themselves?
Oh, just come up here. It's going to be spectacular, whether it is during the day or in the evening or even at night. This is going to be a beautiful, beautiful space for you just to sit back, relax, enjoy some food and drinks with your friends and family.
The views go on and on. We have literally a 360-degree view of 2 nations and 3 states. Describe the view.
There is no description of this view. It is absolutely stunning. Just to be able to stand up here and just take in everything that El Paso has to offer.
Wonderful. Shannon, we can't thank you enough.
I'm so happy to have had you here.
The Plaza Hotel exceeds everybody's expectation.
Excellent.
And it has been a wonderful experience to tour it. We hope that you've enjoyed this tour as well. And if you would like more information on the brand new renovated Plaza Hotel, you can go to our website. That's ktsm.com, and don't forget to click on the Studio 9 tab. We at Studio 9 want to thank you very much for joining us, and we also want to thank the professional staff of the Plaza Hotel. What an amazing place. Remember, Studio 9 is all about positive Southwest living. So if you know a person, or you know a place or a business that we need to spotlight, you send me an email at rbettis@ktsm.com. Until next time, keep smiling, keep shining, El Paso.